Let's what to do there. There. Much better. You don't need to hear background noise. I am live with all the paperwork, weeklies, my WW planners. Well, I call it a planner. Lists, weeklies, countdown challenge. I'm not sure if I like this direction or this direction. Yeah, so phone's locked. Not sure. But we'll do this. Now I'll be sideways. That wouldn't be shock me. Just with Dee is live. She has her tea. I came with my booklet, my WW. I don't know about you guys, but look at this. It's called My Success. They're even calling it a planner. It's our weigh-in book. So your sticker goes in, and then you have reflecting, looking ahead, notes, and your space for your like journaling for during the week. Very cool. I always wanted to be a better journaler. Maybe this will make me be a better journaler. But if you noticed, I lost 1 pound this week. So I did not hit my goal. I am half a pound. Yeah, sad reality. Is what it is. Got my initialed my board. My bingo board. I hit lose because odds are that might not happen. Thank you, Haley. Well, welcome. Yes, it wasn't quite the loss I was hoping for, but I'm excited. A loss is a loss. 1 pound knocked off. Half a pound to go. Man, it's like, I mean, I feel bad for you. It's like I'm dragging this sucker out, but the best I could. That's good. I think maintaining is a win. The only reason I'm focusing on weight loss is I got to get to these last few pounds off. But I always think maintaining is always a win in my book. Heck, gaining point 2 is a win in my book. But we will see what happens next week. But yeah, I got all my materials today. I told my my leader, my coach, about my magenta plan. She kind of liked it. She's kind of like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to email WW and add a new plan to the list because I adore the foods on this plan. Simply adore them. I just know that I will eat my face off with them. And I just know that I can't. Like the other day, I had chickpea pasta. And I measured my chickpea pasta for a serving. And I looked at my plate and I thought, I would have put more than that on my plate. That was a serving. That was 6 points on the blue plan. Okay, Tamsin, I'll take you for as long as I have you, babe. I don't trust it either. I mean, because like I said, I had a portion of pasta and I would have had more, and that was 6 points. Ooh, good for you, Donna. 2 pounds on green. Exactly, Shelly. Yeah, you're talking to Overeater Anonymous #1. Rice, pasta, potatoes. But like I said, I adore the foods that they've chosen. I just don't think I personally can behave. And I think everybody's different, and maybe, maybe you're better than I am because I'm not good. But yeah, that's why I am eating these, but I'm counting them on my plan. I get 23 points a day. And they said now they changed the blue dot. You can go to 10 points instead of 23 and 8 points over, which would be, 31? To still be in the blue dot range, which I think is a little bit crazy. I don't go by the blue dot range. I didn't know blue dots were there for the longest time. I do not go by blue dots. I just eat my 23 points a day. If I need some extra, I pull from my weekly. I don't really, you know. Yep. Well, Melissa, keep us posted. Morning, Tracy. How are you? Oh, guess what, Tracy? I did a blog of, yes, a blog. But I haven't, it's not perfected. I put it together and I was able to, what I did is I copy and pasted the recipes from one here onto theirs, you know, kind of works. So it's a way that I can share the blog. What I'll do from now on is type them in the blog and then share the blog link in the description box. This way it'll be typed out correctly. Yeah, start. It's about all I can handle because, I'm technically challenged. But yeah, I showed it to a few people. I said, does this look okay? And does this work for you? Because this goes, it works for me, it's going to work. And she goes, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, that's good. All I need to know. So yeah, I have to, I did it through Blogspot. And like I said, I'm going to, from this point on, I'll type them in there and then copy the link into the video. If you want to see the recipe, go to the Blogspot. Just easier that way. That's why they're one place. Or I could copy and paste it into the description box too. That's probably not that difficult either. But they'll definitely be on Blogspot first, typed, and then I will bring them on the video. But yes, we are talking new plans, and got the coveted materials that everybody loves. Like I said, I know it's been talked about to death. So I mean, I don't know how much more we need to say because we all know what's going on. What I love that they did in this book is I haven't seen this in forever, which was the portion estimator. This hasn't been in their stuff in years, and I always reference this. In fact, this is a perforated, and I like this one to stock up your pantry. So I am definitely going to be, I'm thinking about somebody, I don't think I have it here, but it sort of looks like this. I think it was Amy over at NS for Nurse. She gets a binder and she like hole punches stuff and puts it in a binder and she takes it with her. That's a really fantastic idea. So if you haven't checked out NS for Nurse, you should, because she's got a lot of good ideas for stuff like that. She's very organized. See, I'm not. I want to be organized, but I'm not. But I love people that are organized. Oh, Tracy, I'm so sorry. I might cry. I almost had to do that. I almost lost my dog over in June. He had a couple issues, but so I know exactly how you feel. And sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think that's a great tip is to weigh everything because, which I didn't realize, almost I'm on my phone, but if you go into your app on purple, even blue, well, green, obviously, and you put in like chicken, it'll tell you like, I think 4 ounces is a serving. So that's nice to know because especially if I want to track, like I did, a serving of pasta was 2 ounces of chickpea pasta. It was 2 ounces, it was 6 points. So I measured it, it wasn't a lot. On my plate, so I knew what I had. So would I have had more if I didn't measure that? Yes, I would have, because I didn't think it wasn't that much. I would have definitely had more. So I had the 6 points worth, and I had my chicken stir fry on top, which was 0, so I was happy. Does anybody know if Weight Watchers is continuing iTrack app or those type? I believe it is. I don't know if their app has updated to these 3 colored plans yet, Tamsin. I would have, hey, it's Kim. Anybody here on iTrack Bites? Because I have iTrack Bites on my phone, but I don't think it was updated for the new plans. Yes, ask, yeah, Tamsin, if you follow from Dumpy to Diva, 2018, I think her channel is called, she's a ambassador for iTrack Bites. Her and Frecky Fitwolf, Robbie. So, hey, good morning, Connie. I know, Shelly. And here's the bottom line for the chickpea pasta. The box only has 8 ounces. Like 8 ounces. I was like, wow. and I spent $2.50 for it. I know, $2.50 for 8 ounces of pasta. I could have spent 99 cents versus 16 ounces of pasta. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, like I said, Tamsin, I will look. Like I said, I don't remember the app being updated, but they already had a Smart Points program on their app, and they had the Freestyle, if I'm not mistaken, was an upcharge, but the Smart Points wasn't. I didn't mind using iTrack Bites because I'd been on plan for a while, so I kind of knew the stuff, so it didn't really bother me. What I missed on my WW app was the recipes. That is what I missed. My recipes that I created, and I missed the WW recipes, because once you get off the app, you can't access anything, which is kind of like, what's the point of being able to get on the app if you can't access that stuff? So they shouldn't even offer it unless you're on the plan or buying the app, because having the app means nothing really. There you go. Tracy's going to ask Robbie. Don't you love her? I love Kim's Thrifty Thursdays, and I love her food. It's so homey and comforting. Like those taco taters, I'm telling you, that's got to be on my list next week. They just looked sensational. Oh, thinking about them taco taters. I love taters. I just love, it's just homey and just keeps you all warm inside. Kim's got the bomb. And I like her pears, and she got the cookies at the Dollar Tree. So talk about thrifty, man. I love homemade food. I love food. And I didn't know if they're still doing this, but apparently they're still doing the card. So this week's card was, if you've never done sweet potato toast, it's kind of fun. Though people claim at my meeting, I've never tried it, that peanut butter is or almond butter is really good on sweet potato toast. I guess I would figure it probably would be. This one has bananas, honey, and pecans. And it's 4 points green, 4 points blue, and 3 points purple. Yeah, like I said, I try to put the points for all 3 plans when I put something up. It's still a bit difficult, but standard stuff like breakfast is easy because you know what eggs are, you know what potatoes are, you know. So I'm trying to do the best I can. So I'm a work in progress. But well, here's the thing, Tamsin. We all know, we all have the same questions, basically, too. Okay, there you go. Tamsin, the green plan is Smart Points equals Sugar Smart on iTrack Bites. The Freestyle is, the blue plan Freestyle is Better Balance on iTrack Bites. See, it pays to have people in the know. And they're going to add a purple, because that's used to be a riff of Simply Filling. There's different things that Simply Filling had that this one doesn't. Like, I know one thing, skim milk was on Simply Filling, and it's not on the purple plans. I don't know, people, I like this book. And it's basically called My Success Planner. I mean, yeah, it's bigger, but you know what? If you see my pocketbook, it's going to fit perfectly in there because I have a big old bag. Yeah, absolutely, Tamsin. We're here to help because you know what? I still have my iTrack Bites app. I've been on the Weight Watchers app since I have gotten a deal last year. But yeah, I hear how expensive it is. I hear you. Don't purchase the book, Shelley. Like, that is one of the things I wanted to say. The book, if you have the WW app, it's in the Wellness Wins in the bottom 1,500 rewards. I just ordered it 2 days ago. It's on there as a reward. So thank you for bringing that up. Because heck, if you can get a free book, get a free book. Perfect. Yeah, Connie got it. Yeah, it's on your wellness wins for the first tier, which is incredible. That's like, I think, a $15 or $16 book. I reviewed it. I'm going to review it when I get it. I'm going to do a cookbook review. I have one cookbook review of the Hungry Girl Simply 6, which I love anything Hungry Girl. But I'm going to review it once it comes in the mail. I'm going to do a whole video. See, that kind of stuff, I could talk. Cooking, I got to work myself up for that. I'm not organized. But man, if I can do a vlog type video, I can bang that baby out. Because talking is my thing. It's my jam. Yeah, that'll be on there a while because the other cookbook, Shelley, was there for quite a while. So, I mean, unless you want to spend the money and you really want it. But if did you see that the meeting held, this book had a lot of good, there was, let me show you. They go for each plan and they give you recipes. And I'm assuming the recipes are on the app. They give you a menu plan for each color. They give you a 5-day meal plan. They give you how to build a meal on each color. I got the vlog thing down. Yeah. That's, when you get the vlog thing down, you're open for copycatters, Just saying. And Blue 101. Same thing. They do each plan. They give you a menu plan and a build-a-meal for each of them, which is like I said, they didn't do this last time when they did their last launch. They did away with the books. I like the books. I'm old school. Girl loves her books. Hence why I have cookbooks, and I still have cookbooks, and I still buy cookbooks. Because yeah, I have an addiction. There's the purple plan. And look at that. Build a meal. It's fantastic. I'm telling you. If nothing else, go for a week to get the materials because this is invaluable. I have a new cookbook to show you guys because I'm reading it right now. Look what I got at my school fair. Air fryer. Because I have an addiction. Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm just telling you. I have a cookbook addiction. Seriously. Yep. Candy calzones. I mean, I can't. I have an addiction. I'm sorry. I'm Denise and I have a cookbook addiction. I keep all my weeklies. I keep these in a recipe binder. And I put them in categories because these recipes are everything. And I make a cookbook. And now that the plan hasn't changed, they're still good. I mean, other than the 0 point foods, I'd have to adjust those. But the plan I'm on, they're not going to change. The new book is fantastic. Yes. If anybody needs a free month, anybody on Weight Watchers can offer you a free month. I have mine in my description box. I just have a basic air fryer. My thing is when I bought my air fryer, it's old. It's like 3 quarts, which is tiny. But back then, that was all they had. Now they, I think, get up to 6 quarts. And I recommend bigger the air fryer. Absolutely. Instant Pot, you don't have to go that big. 6 quarts is plenty. I have an 8-quart air fryer, 8-quart Instant Pot, because I wanted a bigger air fryer. I want to go bigger for Instant Pot. Didn't need to. 6-quart would have been plenty. Yeah, I don't know the brand that I have, but get the one, this is I can recommend, that doesn't have the mesh bottom. I don't like that. There's one that has like a non-stick bottom. That's the one I'd recommend. Don't get, because it's hard to clean that little, it looks like a mesh and food gets caught in there. Not a fan. So yes, that, if I could recommend the metal bottom, yes. And you can get, Amazon sells those sheets that are made for your size air fryer. They're parchment paper. They're already cut in the size. You would have to pick out what size air fryer you have, and they plop right in. Can I recommend those as well? Because they're fantastic. Yes, I always say bigger air fryer, smaller Instant Pot. But keep in mind, if your oven that you cook with is a convection oven, oh, there, sorry about that. Um, if your oven has a convection setting, like mine didn't know it. Well, because I think mine was a closeout and they just gave it to me really cheap, and I didn't figure, oh, I don't care. But that's an air fryer. So now I use my oven on convection setting, and I have a big, huge air fryer. So I probably won't be buying another air fryer. You haven't gotten an Instant Pot yet, Tracy? Well, Christmas is coming, and I hear if you have an Ollie's, I think it's Ollie's, they have a good deal on stuff like that. I only get my smaller air fryer out if I'm only going to do something small, because most times if I do smaller air fryer out if I'm only going to do something small, because most times if I do bagels, it's not enough room. If I do French fries, it's not enough room. If I have chicken, it's not enough room. So instead of doing batches, I just throw my convection oven on and I throw it in, and it's perfect. Let me tell you what's fantastic is if you get eggplant and you bread it, and you count the breading, of course, and you put it in there, it's so good. It's crunchy. I put a little tomato sauce on. Get yourself an eggplant parm. But yes, check out exactly. That's a great point. Black Friday, always get good deals. Always. I don't do a lot online on Black Friday. Believe it or not, you can get some deals online on Thursday. Thursday night, I've gotten many a good gift at Target.com after dinner. On Thursday night, I've got my son, I think, an Apple Watch for like $189. And I mean, just different things. And I didn't have to get up. I just sat in my chair and I shopped. So I always recommend check out Thursday night online. Target has great sales. Best Buy has fantastic sales. And it's usually Thursday night. Hey, Rose. I know, I could tell that too. Until I go and I make something with it, and he goes, wow, this is really good. I'm like, well, that's because I got this other appliance. I usually win by food. Food usually helps when you make this fantastic meal. It is. Where do you store all these? Like, see, I don't have room in my kitchen, so most of them are stored in my basement. And then I have to go down and bring them up. But the Instant Pot to me is invaluable. Invaluable. Oh, the homemade yogurt and the Instant Pot, Tamsin, is fantastic. It's fantastic. Hey, Kim. How you doing, girl? Don't text. Just listen. I don't want you having no accident. Yeah, I mean, I seriously, you know what, you need these little things, because you know what, it makes your life easier, and you'll enjoy cooking if you have these little fun things to cook with. That's what I find. I mean, yeah, I mean, it takes up space, but we're gadget people. I'm a gadget person. I'm all about different size pans, spatulas. I am addicted to the ceramic mini loaf pans. I get them at Christmas tree shop. Love that. I think it bakes the little loaves much evenly, and they don't stick, and it's fantastic. And they're really inexpensive. You can get one for $1.50. Oh yeah, that's probably before they had the yogurt button on there. But yeah, somebody said you can. Some of them have a cake button on there, but I don't think mine does. Oh, the yogurt! I am telling you. If nothing else, if you just make yogurt with your Instant Pot, I only make. This is my big thing. My Instant Pot: chicken for the week, eggs hard boiled for the week. During one night, we will have rice, so rice gets in there, and my family thinks I'm a rock star with rice now, and the yogurt. In fact, I was going to do that today, but I forgot. So I guess it'll be either before I go to bed. I might do it because I could drain it in the morning, or maybe first thing when I get up. It's fantastic. Best yogurt you will ever taste, and that's without any flavoring too. Well, there you go, Tracy. You make him that. He'll be like, and you could, like I said, you could drain it and make it as thick as you want. I let mine drain, and it gets like cream cheese. That's what I put on my bagel. Instead of cream cheese, I put yogurt, and it tastes fantastic. The Spurtles. I have a set of Spurtles. QVC is usually your best place to get the Spurtles. They have the wooden ones. I got the silicone ones. I don't know why I got this. It was new, so I thought, oh, I've been wanting to get them. So they had a set of, I think, 8 different Spurtles. There's the mini spurt, the slotted spurt, the big spurt, the wide spurt. So yeah, the Spurtles are fantastic. Hey, Brenda, we're just talking about the new plan and recipes and all kinds of WW appliances and stuff that makes our life easier and what plan we're on. And because mostly everybody knows everything about the plans. I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know. Like I said, unless you're under a rock, you know what's going down. Coffee filters. I've used paper towels. If I had cheesecloth, I'd use that, but most times it's paper towels. I put a couple paper towels in my strainer, and I pour it in there, and it just drains. And you can save the whey, or if you wanted to add it back in, I just ditch it because I like it thick. Oh, rice. It's the same principle of making rice in your pot. You just get, I think it's 2 to 1. Is it 2 to 1? You have to look it up. If you Google how to make rice, it'll give you I want to say it's 2 to 1. 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. I want to say that's how it is. It's the same principle as making it on the stove or even in a rice cooker. And you put it in there, and I have a rice button, and you have to seal it. The little thing goes, and you hit rice. And it's usually like 14 minutes. I usually make 2 cups of rice. I'm pretty sure it's 4 cups of water. And you could put broth if you wanted to instead of water. You can make it flavored. Best rice hands down. Now, the one time it said it was burnt. And the thing came up, I guess, I don't know, maybe not enough water. But it was still delicious. It did stick to the bottom a little bit, but still best rice hands down. Even burnt. Yes, I am staying on blue. I'm actually staying on blue with a flair to the purple foods. I get 23 points on blue, so I will eat I'm going to try to mostly incorporate these into my diet, but count them. Like I had chickpea pasta. I counted for 6 points, so that's what a serving was. Because I love the foods on this plan, but I need a little more structure. So, yeah, if you don't drain it, it'll be like a regular yogurt. It'll be thinner. Yes, if you drain it, Connie, it then becomes Greek. That's really all it means, is this less whey in it. And I drain my... Look, I'm just talking about you, Amy. I was saying she's the queen of organization, and she has a really cute binder she keeps her stuff in. I said, Amy, I don't have a binder. I said, but actually I do have a different one. But I think a binder like this, you can get, this is my cookbook, but you can put all your WW stuff in here. It fits perfectly. And I was just saying, Amy is the queen of organization. And I have a binder. I just have to go dig it out. Because I used to, back in Points Plus days, I had a pink binder. And I used to put I lost 10 pounds ribbon on the front because it had like a sleeve. So I have to go dig that out. I just found it. I remember thinking, I got to get rid of these things. These recipes aren't any good. Are your video, I hope, am I lagging? But yeah, I have to get that out. But a lot of people are complaining about the weigh-in book. I like this. Of course, I have a bag. My pocketbook is as big as a valise, so yeah, I guess I would. But I like this. I think it helps you put your thoughts down. It helps you plan your meals. I think it's fantastic. And you know they had to pay more money for this. So they're spending more of our money, which is fantastic too. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I have a rice cooker too, but the Instant Pot to me makes better rice than the rice cooker. I have I just saw that too. It was a Velcroed, I don't know, it wasn't a binder, it was like a little pouch that's plastic. And it was Velcroed, and it was just the perfect size for your meeting And I did find that too. Still full of stuff. I kept everything. I haven't been able to find my old pamphlet on Simply Filling, because back then it looked like this. This was the Simply Filling. That's all it was. It was a pamphlet with the foods. All it was. Wasn't anything big. Oh, it costs less than the small one? You need a larger purse. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, aren't. And I don't know if people keep complaining, will they stick with this? I like the idea. I like the idea you could actually plan your week out. I'm an unorganized person, so I need help. I'm organized challenged. Tech challenged. I'm not cooking challenged, but I'm everything else challenged. Yeah, I would think they could have done this maybe. They could have, I definitely think it needed to be bigger. They could have probably done it in half the size. Well, maybe a little bit more. I like the idea of it's trying to get people to put stuff down and to plan. And I was telling my coach that this morning. And I used to laugh at her when she'd say she has her chocolate bar on Tuesdays and Thursdays and has her banana on Saturday. And I'd be like, you're so anal. Like, you just have to live. And now I get it, because she fits in what she likes. And she could have what she likes because she's already planned for it. So I said to her, I might have laughed at you. I said, but you know what? I'm apologizing right here. I said, I don't know why I laughed at you, but that makes perfect sense. And I think I've finally seen the light. That I'm finally getting that I have my treats on certain days and they're planned ahead, so I know what I'm going to have, so I have the points for them. It's definitely gonna help. Yeah, all it was a PDF, Tracy, on Simply Fling. It was nothing more than a piece of paper. Yeah, I'm a big purse gal, so this didn't upset me at all. I mean, if you've seen my bag, I have one of those Vera Bradley. It's a satchel. It's huge. I can't go to. I've tried going to a small purse. This doesn't work. I need stuff with me. There are things I need. I need my wallet. I need my makeup. I need my tissues. I need my glasses. I need my 18 different kinds of lip gloss, because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to want to wear. And I need my sunglasses. I need a place for my phone. I just need stuff. I'm a stuff person. This sweater? This is actually a sweatshirt. Thank you, Tracy, though. All right, Jess. Tamsin is a writer. Okay. There's posted on Weight Watchers with Carrie's page. Is it posted in her the YouTube or the Facebook group? I'm so behind on videos. I'm behind on everything. Oh, okay. He posted all the pictures. Where did he post them, though? That was my question. Did he post them on her YouTube channel or her Facebook group? Okay, perfect. So if anybody has enjoyed, I think Amy has them too. Amy, don't you have them posted on your thing too? I think everybody has them posted. I don't have them posted because, hey, I let them do the work. I sent everybody there to look at them. Yeah, I don't need any more work. Just saying. Yeah, but I have to say, I am enjoying this book. I am. I mean, I think it's fantastic. I missed getting a book last time. I do. I love books. I'm a book poor. I'm a book whore. Book whore. It's a book haul. Anybody have any things? Oh, she's going, what are you making for breakfast? I had a mushroom, pepper, and onion scramble with avocado toast. I was starving. I'm always starving on weigh day. I used to bring a snack and eat it at the meeting, but it defeated the purpose because I would have a 3 or 4 point snack and then come home and have breakfast. So, and that was my big cheat day. I called it cheat day. I'd have my bar, my 3 or 4 point bar. I'd come home and have whatever I wanted. Didn't count it. God knows what I ate. But I stopped all that because that was I would just gain on Sunday. So Now I have my fruit. Usually it's an apple, sometimes a banana. That's usually it. Usually a 0 point fruit. I'll come home, I'll make a nice breakfast, which was 2 points, 3 points. It was 2 pieces of toast with avocado for 3 points and eggs was 0. So that's the thing. And I try to tell people that. I mean, I get we want to reward ourselves because we worked hard all week. But trying to tell Sandy, I said, you can't reward yourself so much that you're paying for it during the week. And that's what I was doing. I would reward myself so much that come Monday, I was already up on the scale. So I had to work to get that off and then work again. And then I'd go in there and have a 0.2 loss appointment. Not that that's bad, but if I just stayed on plan over the weekend, I would have seen more on the scale. And for the last probably year and a half, I haven't done that. And the scale has been much more rewarding to me. So if I can give anybody that tip. Oh, great, Linda. Oh, I love waffles from the Dash. I have not tried the monk fruit syrup. Is it good? Feta cheese with scrambled eggs. Yeah, I love feta. I get to, let me tell you something. I want to tell you something about feta cheese. This is another tip. I only buy the imported feta in the brine. It's a little more pricey. You get a block like this big for I think $8, and it's in a brine. It's not low fat. It's regular feta, but it's the best feta you'll ever put in your pie hole. You will be like, oh my God, dish with these right. It's creamy, it's delicious, and the other stuff to me I can't go back now because this cheese. And let me tell you something, you don't need a lot. Feta cheese is very sharp, and you just need like, God, probably a tablespoon might even be too much, but it's worth the points if you have to point it. I usually don't because I don't usually have that much. If I'm having a lot, then I will point it, but if I'm having a little bit, I won't point it. But it is the best cheese, hands down, for feta is the imported. I'm telling you, it's awesome. I can't go back to the other ones. Was it too much? Oh, I always overdo syrup. I do. I like the Chalk Zero syrups. They are, I think it's 1 tablespoon for 1 point, I believe. Because I have the chocolate, I have the maple, and I have another one. I won a contest on Instagram, so I didn't have to pay for it. So, and the chips are really good too. I got those too. Yeah, I don't mind it thin on pancakes because it'll just suck it up. And if you've not listened, or not since I not listened, if you've not heard me say before, when I make my Kodiak mix, the serving is usually a half a cup. I use, now granted this won't fly well for the green plant people, but the purple and blue plant people, I do 1/3 of a cup, not a half of a cup. So it's usually a point or two less. It's if it's the regular Kodiak Power Buttermilk, 1/3 is 3 points. That's what I usually use. And I add 1/3 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk, 0 points on all plans. And I add an egg, and that would be 2 points on the green plan. But I'm blue, and so that's 0. So I mix that in my pancake batter. And let me tell you something. Your pancakes are better. You get more, and they're absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. If nothing else, you don't even have to add the egg. If you just add the almond milk, it just elevates it, and it makes it a little more satiating. And I get an extra pancake out of that with that egg. You too, Kim. Thanks for popping in. I never wait too long to eat. I scarf food down. Oh, keep us posted, Tracy. I love a good devotion recipe. I don't remember what I was standing there making these pancakes, and my problem is with almond milk, I never finish. I'm the only one that drinks it. The boys don't like it. The only time they'll drink it if I mix it in their iced coffee, then they don't mind it. But to drink it in their cereal or to drink it, they don't like it. So I most times have to throw it away. I just, because a half a gallon is just a lot for one person. My husband will drink it in a cereal once in a while, but again, they forget because it's in the back. But that's what I remember thinking, what could I use this stupid, And I thought pancakes. And then I also thought chai tea. Granted, I use a whole cup for that, for a point, but oh, you steep your tea, your chai tea in the almond milk. It's delicious. It's so, so good. You heat it on the stove, put your chai tea bag. It's like a latte. And I add a little fat-free Ready Whip on top. Just saying. It's real good. But yeah, like, almond milk doesn't make good pudding. It doesn't set up, so I can't use it for pudding. And I tried making ice cream with it. It didn't set up for that either. So, but yeah. I'm going to make an Earl Grey. Some kind of Earl Grey latte. I saw it online, and it was called something. But I have to do recipes for, I'm an ambassador with Davidson's Tea, and they want me to do some recipes. So I thought I can do a latte with the Earl Grey. Great, I could do it with the chai as well, but Earl Grey is something different because I have never heard of that. So I want to see that. I have yet to try it. And I have to tell you, and I read this somewhere because I was never an Earl Grey fan. I thought Earl Grey tasted like dirty socks. But the Davidson's Earl Grey is really good. And I told them that, I said, I don't normally like Earl Grey. I said, but this is really tasty. And I read somewhere that Earl Grey helps with the tummy. It helps with digestion. It helps with keeping you regular. And let me tell you something. Every time I have an Earl Grey in the morning, magic happens. Just saying. Oh, which flavor did you try? Oh, Kim, what I do is I measure out a cup of almond milk on the stove, put it on, let it simmer. Oh, actually, I put the tea bag in any time, and you steep it in the milk while it's heating, and it'll infuse. You'll see your milk get gray, and then when I do it for maybe 10 minutes, and let that tea infuse, and then of course I put a little monk fruit in there because I like it a little sweet. Then I pour it in my mug, and then I throw a little fat-free Ready Whip on top with a little dash of cinnamon. Looks pretty. Makes me happy. That's all. I don't have a Vitamix, and I'm not a big blended fruit. Oh, I'm not an orange fan, so that doesn't really sound good to me either. Yeah, I don't like orange. It's funny that I should say that because I do like their lemon tea. And because I always thought lemon tea tastes like Pledge. But Davidson's lemon tea is very nice. I even told them, I said, I like your lemon tea. It doesn't taste like Pledge. You should drink tea. I think tea is something, if you're a coffee drinker, you need to have your coffee at your standard coffee times, like your morning and your night. But in the afternoon, like have afternoon tea, you just sit down, and a lot of people say, now, I don't abide by this, but it's fun. They say you should put your tea in a china cup when you have it in the afternoon as your tea time, because it makes you feel like you're having an elegant afternoon. You put it in your china cup and you drink it. I don't, because it gets too cold in the china cup. But that's nice. Make a latte. The chai would make a fantastic latte. The Earl Grey, I'm hitting on that one, so I hope you're going to make a good latte. I've tried to like coffee several 100 million times, and I've tried it different flavors. I've tried it different preparations. I've tried lattes. Nothing. I think it tastes like an old sock that's been drugged through the mud. I know. I feel bad. I feel it's not adult of me. And this is me. This is me every morning. Iced tea. Doesn't matter, hot Earl Grey. Kim. I'm not a big fan of chai cold, but chai warm. You know who makes a great chai is Dunkin'. And it's an instant chai. It's like a powder, but it's so good. Yeah. If ever I'm gonna have like a treat, or like today I could have gotten on my way home. I do enjoy a good vanilla chai. Like Joan was getting it on her way to the meeting because I have the points where I said because I was full. I'm like, you were full from a cup of chai tea, girl. That just be an appetizer. I don't get full from any kind of tea. I need my food still. Exactly. I started drinking hot tea when I would not feel well, but there's nothing like a cup of the like chamomile at night. It's very relaxing. I did a video, and I don't know when I'm going to put it up, but I had, I don't know if anybody's had a blooming tea, a flower blooming tea. It's so cool. It's like it's all in a ball, and you put it in your glass teapot, and you pour the water over it, and then all of a sudden it blooms, and it infuses the water with the tea. And this was raspberry, it had a little raspberry bud inside. It was so good. It was so good. It was so pretty. I did a video, and I'm going to try to. I don't want to know how to. Should I attach it to a video? Should it be its own video? Because it's kind of. I don't know. Thank you, Linda. When I like something. Okay. Tracy, did you ever try the Nestle's, the baking cocoa, the unsweetened cocoa powder in the little thing? Try the special dark. Yeah. 0 points for the amount you're going to use. Like, I heat the almond milk, and I don't remember how much I use, though. It says on the back how to make hot chocolate with it. I don't know if it's a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. We have to add sweetener because it's cocoa. It's unsweetened. But I always get the special dark. You could use the regular one, too. It makes really, really good hot chocolate. And if you use the vanilla almond milk, it's a home run. It really, really is. You need to try the Nestle's. In fact, maybe on my video, my live tomorrow. God, Saturday. See, I was off yesterday. I don't know what day it is. So tomorrow we'll be live again tomorrow night. Maybe I will bring the container down to show you guys. Oh, I love chai. I adore chai. I mean, the cardamom, that's what makes it. It's the cardamom. My sister-in-law used to make these, and I had the recipe. I've never made them, but she used to make these cardamom cookies. Yeah, that's what's worrying me. Christmas cookies. Yeah. Thanksgiving doesn't worry me. That's going to be fine. It's the Christmas cookies. Yeah. Pound Dropper. She just posted, if you don't follow Pound Dropper on Instagram, these chocolate crinkle cookies for 2 points each. It's not bad. I mean, I can do 2 point. My problem is, can I stop at 1? That's the problem. My husband gave me this recipe. He goes, oh, can you make these cookies? They were cherry almond. I'm like, yes, because I hate cherry, and they won't bother me. I'm like, I'll definitely make these for you, because I hate cherry. Yeah, I don't like cherry anything, and they're pretty. They're pink, and they have like chocolate chips, and they have almonds in them. Yeah, I don't like cherry. I'm glad to make you the cherry chocolate cookies. That's what I was thinking of doing, making cookies that I don't like. My son likes mint. So I think I'm maybe making him like a chocolate mint cookie, because I won't eat those either, because that's not something I like. So it's 2 cookies I won't want. It'll be a win. But yeah, cookies are my downfall. Sweets are my downfall. I think I got the food thing. It's the sweets. And we go to my brother's house on Christmas Eve. I'm just a little concerned about the pastries. Oh, how did that the Trader Joe's cocoa? It's the same thing as Nestle's. Yeah, that'll absolutely work. I prefer the moment. Depends on how much I use. Now, if it's just a pack, I'll use Splenda. But if I'm going to use, like when I bake, I blank my bake with the monk fruit, because it's 0 points no matter how much you use. And Splenda, when you get up there to like a 1/4 cup, maybe you have to count it. But so yeah, so if it's just a pack, I'll use Splenda. If it's a mug, I'll throw a Splenda in there. My French toast in a mug, I use Splenda. My tea, I put Splenda. In fact, I did get monk fruit sweetener in packets at Home Goods. I love Home Goods. Which recipe, Tracy, did you need? The cherry cookies? Okay. we're friends on Facebook. I'm pretty sure. See, I've been friends with. I must have gotten 35 friend requests in the last 2 weeks, so I'm pretty sure we are. But I can because it's on my messenger, so I can messenger you that. I would use Splenda for my hot cocoa. Oh, when you're talking mom's candy, that just has a whole set of memories to it. See, that's one thing about my stuffing. It's my mother's recipe, so I don't try to tweak it. It's no reason to. It's I don't eat that much of it, so I don't want to eat a whole vat. I mean, it makes a vat, but I'm not eating the whole vat. I will have a nice little portion, and I don't see a reason to tweak it. I mean, what is in there that's really that bad? It's a stick or two of margarine, and that's for the whole vat. And the sausage, again, a pound of sausage for the whole vat. So the odds are I'm not having that much. And some things you don't want to mess with. You just don't. And it has a memory to it. When you taste it, it brings you right back. Right back to that memory. All right, Kimmy. Great seeing you. Yep, you don't fool with recipes like that, especially for a holiday. My leader always says, she gets it from another member of our group. This is her mantra. It's interesting. I don't know if I follow it, but she says holiday foods on holidays and ordinary foods on ordinary days. So once the holiday is over, you don't have it. It's not a hollow week. It's a holiday. So she says if you're going to have it, you enjoy Thanksgiving, but come Friday, you don't go, eating the big plate of leftovers. I don't know if I abide by that one too much because I think leftovers are the best part of Thanksgiving. So yes, my holiday does last 2 days. So yeah, I will have my turkey sandwich on Friday with masada stuffing. It won't be as big as what I have on Thanksgiving. It will definitely be a mindful portion. And before I forget, Kim, who just left, is hosting her first collab tomorrow. It goes up. Mine is already up and premiered. It's lightened up Thanksgiving, so each one of us took a Thanksgiving favorite and lightened it up. I did cranberry sauce, which was really probably an easy one. Yeah, I phoned that one in. I used the monk fruit instead of sugar. It's Ina Garten's recipe for her cranberry fruit conserve. Because you use zest and juice of a lemon and an orange and an apple. Not the juice of an apple, the whole apple gets put in there. And it's really, really tasty. And I thought it came out really good. I mean, I only used half. She calls for, I think, 1.5 cups of sugar. I think I used 1/2 cup of the sweetener. You could up it if you wanted it sweeter. I prefer more tartar cranberry, not a sweeter one. So if you wanted to adjust that, by all means, you could actually up that. A low carb. That's a hard one. I don't do. I always just use. If you go into the store, I think it's the Ronzoni 150 has a pasta that per 2-ounce serving is 4 points versus a 6-ounce, and there's the Barilla Protein Plus is 5 points versus 6 points for the 2 ounces. So you could lower the pasta if you wanted that way. All right, take care, Melissa. Thanks for popping in. I'm not sure. Well, if you're going to do a spaghetti squash, I wouldn't take it out of the squash. I would bake the squash and then put whatever you want on top. I wouldn't bake it too long. I wouldn't take it out of because I think it might fall apart. I would worry about that. Italian food. Could I come over for dinner? Because we used to have Italian Thanksgivings. We always used to have, we called them the big raviolis we always would have on Thanksgiving. We called them P&S. That's what the brand was. P&S Ravioli Company. And they're like this big. I don't know if they're in the app. Those raviolis were huge. And we always would bake them. I haven't done that. And my mom, she used to have the baked ravioli. And we used to have the Italian wedding soup for Thanksgiving. I know. I'm thinking to myself, geez, no wonder I had a weight problem. We'd have soup and raviolis and then stuffed mushrooms and big dinner. Yeah, it's all good. All tasty. Other than that, That's a little far. That is a little bit far. Anybody else have any questions? I'm going to be heading out. I have a laundry list of things to do. I guess we all have a laundry list of things to do, but yeah. But other than that, anybody have any questions before I head on out? Remember, I'll be live tomorrow night, Sunday, for our usual 7 o'clock tea with tea. Bring your tea. I might be doing my Earl Grey latte. We'll see. Though I'm doing it for the chai latte. I'll tell you that. Looking at the feed, it is just you talking. I mean, I look up, I was like, yep. That's so. Some people just need to listen. They're listeners, and I get that because I'm a listener sometimes. Sometimes people have it on and they're working and they're listening in the background. So, well, thank you, Tams, and I always enjoy when you can make it. But I'm heading out. I gotta get some stuff done. And I guess I'll see you all tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Be here or be square. It does sound interesting. I am a little bit excited about this. So we'll see. Let me know if you try it before I do. I'm excited. Yes, tea and almond milk. I'm telling you, because I have all this almond milk that I don't use. So now I do either iced coffee with it. And if you've never made your own cold brew, there's a recipe here on my channel. It's easy as anything. I've never, and it tastes really, really good. So see you tomorrow. And yeah, if you want to check out the cold brew video, it's up. It was over the summer. I did it early in the summer. It's and I use almond milk when I make it because you use 1/3 of the mix and then 2/3 of your milk. You can use any milk. I happen to use the almond milk because I was trying to get rid of it. But other than that, all right, I will see everybody tomorrow. And remember, if you ever have any questions, leave them in the description box. I will gladly answer them. Have a great evening, great Saturday. See you tomorrow night. Bring your tea. Let me know what you're drinking. Bye, guys.